Let me stop sharing so I can see all of you and your lovely faces. My name is Julius Weems. I'm actually a regional director here with Think Plus, and tonight we are having a special discussion on the energy economy. And tonight's conversation is one that is exciting for all of us. And some of you are probably wondering, well, what is going on? And we're all dealing with the problem. We're all dealing with this fact that electricity prices have continued to rise, and we continue to pay them. But there is a much bigger discussion that I'm going to have tonight. And that discussion is going to be talking about all the things that are driving what's happening right now. I'm going to go over this presentation tonight, but I'm going to also share some things we should all pay attention to. And I'm going to give you kind of a snapshot into it. And if we think back to the times where we were all talking about things like Blockbuster, and we were talking about the dot-com boom. Some of you are old enough to remember that. But then we don't have to wait so long ago to start till we talked about companies like Uber being established, where we have a new economy being created where you could have a company that owns no cars, but making billions of dollars because they have a system. You can have companies like Airbnb that owns no homes, but makes billions of dollars by having the systems. And we have an interesting time that's happening right now in the United States that we all have to pay attention to, because right now we are hearing so much about artificial intelligence. I don't know if you use it, if you don't use it, but there's a conversation happening that all of us now can participate in. If you've ever used your smartphone and you ask Siri to do something, or you have an Alexa at home, we all have been participating in this space of artificial intelligence. And if we believe it, want to, don't want to, we are. And now it's impacting us at home because of all the artificial intelligence tools, the chat GPTs, the AI bots, all the different things happening around us. They all require one fundamental thing. They all require electricity. So if you came tonight and you wanted to figure out, how do I save money? We're going to talk about that. But we're also going to talk about how we participate. How do we all participate as everyday people, everyday Americans trying to figure out how to make things work? How do we participate in an economy that literally is going to blow us out the water? And a great example is that, now I wasn't around during the gold rush, right? But when I went to research the gold rush, right, everybody was going and they wanted to get a part of, going to the mines and be a part of that gold rush. But there was people ignored. People ignored the little shop. I could imagine there's a little shop at the front of the mine, the gold mine, and all they sold was shovels, picks, and axes. And so the little shop where every time somebody came, they would stop at the little shop and they would get a shovel, a pick, or an axe so they could go into the mine. Those little shops, they actually made millions of dollars because everybody came to get gold. And right now we're hearing so much about AI, and nobody's talking about the picks and the axes. See, AI can't even exist without enough electricity, and that's one of the challenges right now. So when people start talking about artificial intelligence and charging cars at home, all these things that are using energy, there's a question to be asked, and that question is, how do I participate just in a little piece of something that everybody's going to use for the rest of their life? And so tonight's conversation is about that. I'm going to share with you how everyday people, number one, we can save. We want to save. If you want to save money, say I. But also, what if we had the opportunity to participate just a little bit, just enough that where we could become a part of this incredible new economy? And so my name is Julius Weems. My background is in business and management consulting. I used to go into very large companies like PayPal and eBay and help them figure out how to make things move faster, how to deliver solutions faster. And I did that for almost 25 years. And then about 15 years ago, I was introduced by mistake to this little industry called energy that, honestly, the only time I really worried or thought about energy was if it didn't work. So if I went home and turned on the light switch and it didn't come on, that was the only time I was concerned. But then I realized that there were billions of dollars being produced every day because all of us will pay for electricity, and we will fundamentally do every month, every day, we will go and we will use it. We will survive on it. We will make sure every device is plugged up. And now we have these big AI data centers that need more energy than all the homes in the United States. And sometimes where there's a problem, there is great opportunity in the solution. And tonight I get to share with you Think Plus and what our solution is. So if you came tonight and you were skeptical, I'm an engineer by education. And so if you came and you're super skeptical, I want to tell you that that's okay. If you came and you're like, I don't know what my friend invited me to, that is okay as well. If you came and you're a multimillionaire and you're like, why should I spend my time here? It's okay if you're here too. But here's what I'll promise you. Everybody on this call is participating in what I'm talking about. So what I would say is stay around for a little bit. And at the end, I promise you, you'll be able to put all the pieces together and you're going to see what I saw right around 2.5 years ago when I was introduced to this incredible company. So tonight we're going to talk about Think Plus. I'm going to share with you the movement that we're creating, but I want to truly share the power of being a pick or axe. See, during the gold rush, people came to the gold mine to make millions of dollars getting gold. And everybody ignored the little thing to the right, that little shop to the right that sold picks and axes, right? But I'm going to show you what if we could own that shop? And every month, people will pay for electricity, but what if we could save money first? But a little bit about our community is that we are the Think Plus network. We're just a network of professionals that help people. We're customers. We focus on valuing customers, and we've created solutions that solve the number one problem everybody wants to know is, can I trust that the products you created can help me? And to do that, we understood that we had to create a community of advisors. It's one of your neighbors, a mentor, a bridge between what's possible and the progress that needs to be made. Imagine this. We talk about the gold rush and that people believed it was possible to go to the gold mines and get gold and become wealthy, everyday people. But then there was a guy that sat over there with that little shop that I keep talking about, and he made millions of dollars because people came to look at that gold mine. Right now, we have millions of people that are using AI, ChatGPT, using on your iPhone, on your Android phone. You're using all types of artificial intelligence that we're not even paying attention to. But every time we use it, it requires electricity. Now, our focus is simple, is that as an energy advisor, which I am, our focus is integrity, excellence, humility, teamwork, transparency, impact, and grit. You know, our goal is very simple, is that if we could build a platform where the products could deliver value and help people, we knew we could have an incredible opportunity. But then we built a community that we knew that our community could touch people every single day. And then the opportunity. We gave people an opportunity to own that little shop over to the right, and you'll hear about that tonight. But none of that matters if we couldn't solve some of the big problems in the industry. Now, our company's goal is simple. It is to save $1 billion for customers like you and me. Now, $1 billion is a big number, but think of all the people that are paying for electricity, not getting the best rates or in the best situation. And what if we could solve that using innovative technology solutions for energy? And that's why I call this presentation tonight the energy economy, because we've all heard about the gig economy. That's with all the content creators, and we see the young people doing that. Then we had back in the day, we had blue collar workers, the factory economy where factories drove everything. And then we had white collar workers going into offices, which that is changing because of AI. Many people are now being replaced by AI at their jobs. So we're seeing an evolution. But here's the thing, is that energy is over 100 years old. But right now in 2026, there's a new economy being created. But our goal is this, is that if we could help enough people, we could help people save over $1 billion. And that's our goal. So it's really simple. $1 billion of customer savings is a target that we're going for. Now, what do? We provide smart energy choices to customers. Now, smart energy choices means that we have done the due diligence to figure out how do we help a customer every day. So in the chat, put every day, because we need savings every day. People need discounts every day. They need support every day. And so what we're going to do is look at what happens when a problem comes, and we're dealing with a major problem across the United States. Energy prices are rising, and each one of you have seen your prices rise over the last 3 years. Are your electric bills higher now than they were 3 years ago? If you think about it, many factors are driving those high prices. Number one, there's a transition to renewables. There's increased demand with electric vehicles. There's data centers and artificial intelligence, which you're hearing me talk about. And then global instability and conflict also drives prices up. We have seen prices rise at levels that we never imagined. 10, 20, 30, 40% on energy prices. Before, people could look at their electricity bill, and their electricity bill was not something that would be a quarter of their rent or mortgage or half. We're seeing bills now that are getting to the level that is truly impacting people's ability to function, and they have to choose their electricity over even the food in their home. But the energy industry has not always been great. It has gone through many changes, and I want to share tonight that we understand that there were problems, and those problems needed to be fixed. And customers are at the center of our business. And if we could solve customers' problems and the pain points they had, we believe that we could actually get to that $1 billion in savings. There were bait and switch pricing. We ended up creating a fixed product. There's poor customer service. When you wanted to call, you'd be in a contract where the price is going up. You had no ability to get somebody to help you. So we focused on great customer service. Then there were early termination fees. You get in, the prices would go really high, and then you couldn't even get out of the contract. And now we have contract flexibility. And then hidden fees, all the fees you didn't even know. Some people struggle to even read their energy bill. And so we wanted to remove that and create extremely transparent pricing. So this was the beginning of the vision, because to get to $1 billion in savings, you have to build a level of trust. And trust is what is needed for any business to thrive. And so I'm going to share 4 solutions with you, 4 products that are available right now to you. And these products are ones that I'm going to recommend you sign up for so that you can start seeing the benefit right away, because I want you to be a part of our goal of helping families save $1 billion in customer savings. So first, I'm going to start with our smart thermostat solution that is available in Texas. Our smart thermostat solution is a solution that we've created to say, hey, look, there is a way that we can guarantee savings for customers. And let's take a look at it.
At Think Energy, we've built a way to lower your energy bill and keep your home comfortable, and you'll barely have to lift a finger. Now live in Texas, Think Smart is an innovative technology designed to save you money on autopilot. All you need is 5 minutes to connect your Wi-Fi-enabled Ecobee, Honeywell, or Residio thermostat, and we'll drive it from there. Think Smart optimizes your energy usage by making small adjustments, just a few degrees, to keep you comfortable and lower your energy bills. And you can always override it for complete control. Once connected, you'll receive $10 in monthly bill credits for as long as the devices remain connected. Savings that add up. Ready to save effortlessly? Join the community of energy-savvy customers lowering their bills and enjoying total comfort. Connect your thermostat today and start saving. It's time to think smart with Think Energy.
So our first solution is our smart thermostat in Texas. All a customer has to do is connect their smart thermostat to their account, and we're going to give them an extra $10 a month off their bill. Now in Texas, we have incredible rates. We have people that are saving 10, 20, 30, even 40%. But in addition to that, if they connect their smart thermostat, we're going to use our technology to save them another $120 a year. So that is our smart thermostat program that is available right now in Texas. Now, the second product is one of the most exciting. We probably should have saved it to the end. But here is our home battery program, and this program is one of its kind. It's available in Illinois. It just launched in Illinois, so if you're in Illinois, you can qualify for this program. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Texas are coming. But this product is truly going to revolutionize how we use energy. Let's take a look at this video, and then we'll talk about it.
Every summer we see it. Record heat, record energy demand, and the same story on repeat. Regular outages, soaring prices, a grid pushed to the breaking point.
The Earth is still hot. And so is the demand for electricity.
More energy is better than less energy.
With the rise of AI technology, demand on power plants is increasing.
Here's the thing. The grid we all depend on was built more than 100 years ago, for a time when electricity flowed one way, from a few big power plants to every home and business. But that world has changed. Today, millions of devices draw power every second. Demand for electricity keeps growing, but the grid hasn't kept pace. And it's not steady. Some hours we have plenty of power, others we're short. That's why electricity now costs different amounts at different times of day. When demand peaks, energy gets expensive. And when we need less energy, it's cheap. And this means consumers have to work harder and pay more for less reliable energy. Until now. A quiet revolution has started. Home batteries can now store energy when it's cheap or abundant, and use or even sell it back when it's needed most. Link thousands of those batteries together with smart software, and you get something entirely new called a virtual power plant. Instead of waiting for a distant generator to fire up, these connected devices can instantly feed energy back into the grid. The grid pays providers for this support. Those earnings can be shared with customers, lowering costs for the homeowners whose batteries made it possible. For consumers, that means significantly lower costs, predictable rates, and backup power when the grid fails, along with a direct role in building a cleaner, more resilient energy system. We are reshaping how electricity works as we're preparing to bring this idea to scale.
Think Plus will be partnering with a next-generation virtual power plant, connecting homes, batteries, and people into one intelligent energy network.
Our consumers will pay much less for even more reliable energy, with backup power for their homes. And when enough homes join, the grid gets stronger and energy becomes something we all share. This is the power of connection.
Coming soon from Think Plus.
All right, so we have partnered with EcoFlow, the Ocean Pro Series battery, to allow our customers to get access to a home battery backup system. Now imagine a storm comes or the lights go out and you literally have a backup system that can help you. Now here's how it works, is that the customer will be guaranteed low energy rates for 15 years. That is guaranteed. There's an automatic backup power that they're going to get to their home if the lights go out. I know in Illinois where we launched, they just had an outage. Over 200,000 people lost electricity, and yet that wouldn't be you. But here's the exciting part. There's no cost to install. Now you get a home battery on your home, you meet some basic qualification, and you have a free battery for 15 years warranted by us. Now that is extremely big value. The next product I get to talk about is AutoSave. So AutoSave is in Washington, D.C., Delaware, Illinois, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Take a look at this video on how we automatically save you money.
Welcome to AutoSave,
on your bill.
the easiest way to save money on electricity automatically. No more shopping around, no fees, no risk. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier. Everyone uses energy differently, yet most people pay the same price. We believe you should be rewarded for being a smart energy user. With AutoSave, your Think Energy rate is personalized just for you. Here's how it works. You sign up for AutoSave. We review your personalized Think Energy rate offer every month. If your personalized rate offer can beat the utility's price to compare, we switch you. If not, you're served by the utility. We look for savings every month so you don't have to. And as you can see, over time, your savings can really add up. If there's an opportunity to save with Think Energy, it'll happen, all upside, with the peace of mind of the utility's standard rate as your safety net. Simple, risk-free, and automatic. And you'll always know what's happening. We actively monitor your savings potential and notify you if your energy supply changes. Still the same utility, still the same bill. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier, with no interruption to your service. AutoSave is all upside, and you'll have peace of mind knowing that you'll never pay more than your utility's standard rate. That's AutoSave. No fees, no stress, no risk. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier, automatically.
Okay, so autosave is just that. It's automatic savings. We are protecting the customer forever to not have to worry about costs that exceed the utility. 76% of the customers are with the utility company in Pennsylvania, 54% in Ohio, 65% in Illinois, 80% in Washington, D.C., 80% in Delaware, 94% in New Jersey. Why do we tell you those numbers? It's because there are people that are with the utility that are paying the utilities rate, and the utilities rate is going up month after month after month. Autosave, number one, guarantees that you'll never ever pay more than the utility company. Think about that. You will never ever pay more than that. When prices are then guaranteed to save whenever you're with Think Energy as your supplier. You enroll in a few minutes, you let autosave do the rest. There's no cancellation fees, there's no contracts. Literally, you're signing up in 3 minutes, and we're going to check every month to make sure you're in the best position possible. And that is why I'm excited about this. There is no other company in the country that has it. And we have figured out how to build solutions that literally keep the customer safe. So as I close out, I get to close out with one of the products that is near and dear to my heart. It is called Community Solar. And no, you may be thinking about solar panels on a roof, but it's not that. You don't need to have a roof. You don't need to own a solar panel on top of your roof. The state that you live in has created a program that actually allows you to save every month on solar energy, and you don't have to
Imagine
pay
saving
anything.
money on your electric bill just by supporting clean energy in your community. With Think Community Solar, you can, and it's easier than you think. Thanks to state-sponsored programs, you can now subscribe to a local solar farm and receive solar credits that lower your utility bill. It's part of a growing effort to expand access to clean energy, and you're invited to be part of it. When you subscribe, you're allocated a portion of a local solar farm. As your share generates electricity, you earn solar credits that reduce your utility bill. For example, if your share produces $100 worth of electricity, you'll see a $100 credit on your utility bill. Then, you'll pay Think Community Solar just $80 for those credits, saving you $20. Think of it like buying a $100 gift card for just $80, and then the full $100 automatically going toward your bill. There's no cost to join, no rooftop required. Rent, own, house, apartment, all qualify. And your savings are guaranteed. 5% minimum, up to 25% in some areas, depending on your state program, for up to 20 years. Best of all, you're helping fund local solar projects that create jobs, reduce emissions, and power a cleaner future. This is Think Community Solar. Local energy, guaranteed savings, zero hassle.
Well, that is Community Solar. So there are solar farms that exist in your state that the state has allowed to produce solar energy every single month. That energy is put on the grid where you live at, and then you get that energy to your home every single month. And that is for 20 years. Imagine that. Imagine getting a discount guaranteed by your state government for 20 years. There's no install, there's no maintenance, no hassle. You support your local economy, no termination fees, guys. And it is truly perfect for people who rent. You do not need to own, you can live in an apartment, a townhome, a trailer. It does not matter. As long as you're in a state that offers community solar, you have a discount. And the only question is why aren't you on this farm yet? And so as I get ready to close out, I want you to know the process is simple. You're going to go to a website, put in your zip code, and then you're going to see the offer and what products are in your state or in your jurisdiction where you live at. Once you do that, it's a 3 or 4 steps, and you are ready to go. Currently, we are in 13 states, but we can do business. You can be an energy advisor in any state. Now, to be a customer, it's free of charge. You sign up, you're ready to go. So all the green states are where we can sign customers today. But all 50 states allow folks who want, if you want to help somebody and you want to look at this as an opportunity to be able to put additional income in your home and save money, you're able to do business in all 50 states. So let's talk about that. So as far as becoming the opportunity side of what we do, it is very simple. We help people with those 4 products, right? And you may be somebody that says, hey, look, I came here to save money, and I want to encourage you to get with the person that invited you and go and save money and sign up for one of our incredible products. But if you're somebody that said, well, look, I'd like to save money, but I would love to also get paid on my own bill. and the bill of my friends and family that I know I want to help. Now, we could have used traditional methods to share our business and get customers, billboards, flyers, all the things we see everywhere else. But we believed in one thing. We believed that because of all of the things I showed you in the beginning, all of the missed promises that the energy industry had, all of the things that companies didn't deliver, we believe that if we delivered value, the best way to grow our company is through relationship. We believe that somebody could go help their friend or their neighbor, and we could actually go and reach that goal of $1 billion in savings. And so we decided to use a model that was truly connecting. So how do we earn money? Our compensation plan is very simple. While I'm talking, you can scan the QR code to the right and it will be a detailed overview video on it, but I'm going to keep it really simple for you today. Number one, we get customer acquisition bonuses. That just means when a customer signs up, there's a one-time bonus that's paid the following Friday. So if you sign up 5 customers today, you'll get paid for 5 customers next week. If you sign up 10 customers, your neighbor across the street, your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, they're going to sign up and then you'll get paid for that next Friday. And then they're going to pay their bill every single month. You don't have to call to remind them. You don't even have to go and help them figure out what they're going to do because they've been paying that bill every single month. Now it's just that bill is going to generate an income for you. Remember we talked about that little shop at the gold mine, the picks and the shovels? Imagine this, is that there are millions of people paying for electricity. Imagine during the gold rush, you own that little shop. And that is what this is. You get to own your little shop that's going to pay you quarters, nickels, and dollars for people paying electricity every month. And they all add up. That's why that little shop at the beginning of the gold mine became a multi-million-dollar business, because people continued to do that behavior just like they will electricity. We have rank advancement bonuses. All that means is that the more customers that you begin to bring into your business, you actually earn promotions and you get paid for each one. Then we have a mentor bonus. As you mentor people, as you help people come in as energy advisors, if that's what you choose to do, you actually get a bonus from that as well. So our whole goal is very simple. Number one, help the customer. Number two, make sure you take care of the customer. Number three, share if the customer or someone wants to learn about how to earn money on their bill, help them become an energy advisor like I'm helping you tonight. To become an energy advisor, it still goes back to the foundation of what we believe we're building. This is all about you. This is not about Julius. It is about you. And we wanted to build a platform, a community, and an opportunity, like I shared before, that was sustainable and could scale and could grow with you. Our CEO said, if done right with laser focus on products that are great for the customer and a community that attracts world-class entrepreneurs, then network marketing is the perfect vehicle for positive change. And right now, we are the positive change. We are the fundamental entry into the new energy gold rush. And we are helping families all over the country not only save money, but make money. And we wanted to make sure that it wasn't difficult to start. So how you sign up is really simple. Everybody on tonight, everybody looking at this, I'm going to recommend you sign up, because for the prices you're paying for great gas right now, you could be a new energy advisor and start earning money. For $59, you enroll. That is for your first year. There is no monthly fees. There's no hidden fees. After your first year, your renewal is $149, but we set up everything. All the tools you see here on the screen, your websites, your mobile app, all of your back office so you can see your customers and your income, it's all created for you and set up for you. Also become a certified energy advisor in 13 states for $59 one time. Now, you're probably sitting there wondering, like, how is this even possible? It's possible because one of the things technology has allowed us to do is has allowed us to be efficient and effective. Our company wants to do one core thing. It wants to save families $1 billion in energy costs. And to do that, we want to remove any blocker or any friction for one, helping the customer sign up, which you heard about in the beginning. It's free of charge. We make it so that there's no contracts. We make it so that their value is so high. But then we also wanted to make it frictionless for those of you who wanted to earn income with us. And that income could be an extra $100, an extra $1,000, or extra $10,000. It's totally up to you. But here's what I know. Today, if you could put an extra gallon of gas in a car for a family, it matters. If you could pay a cell phone bill, it matters. If you could pay for a couple of extra groceries, it matters. For all of you with kids, the summer is here. If you could pay an extra few dollars for camp, it matters. So here's what I'm sharing with you. Our goal is simple. It is to make sure the customer has value, and it is to make sure that you as an energy advisor can go out right now, sign up, and tomorrow get your first customer and start earning income. Our community is not just about earning money and saving money. It's about enjoying life. We have trips that we go on together. We have a movement of people that just care about each and every one of us. And we also know that we all are customers and we want to stay connected. So if you came tonight, here's what I'm going to recommend is that you get started. See, as an engineer and as a business owner, one of the things I realized is that there are certain opportunities that matter. There's opportunities that come and go. And when I saw this and I called this presentation tonight, the energy economy, is because I see something that I've never seen before. I've seen the fact that artificial intelligence is going to drive a need for energy that like we've never seen before. And everybody is running to artificial intelligence. Over $1 billion spent in the last 6 months on artificial intelligence data centers. But remember, everybody's running to artificial intelligence. Sometimes, if you're just that little shop to the side, a lot of people are going to be coming for those picks and axes, and energy is that picks and axe, and that shovel. And people need electricity every month. They're going to pay for it every month, and they're going to drop a quarter, $1, $2 in your bucket every single month for 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years, for 5 years. And with everything changing, with jobs being lost, with people not having the opportunity they had yesterday, why not own your own little energy shop where everybody's going to come and everybody's going to need to know how they can be a part? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Julius Weems, Regional Director here with Think Plus. Get with the person that invited you, and let's go ahead and get you signed up. And I look forward to seeing you at one of our incredible events. Our national event is in Philadelphia the weekend of July 17th and 18th, where you can come, hang out, have a great time with us, and learn more about what's happening here on the Think Plus Network. Everybody have a good night and take care. Bye-bye.